Hey friends, Allison here. Welcome back to my channel. I have a single page layout to share with you today. It measures 7 by 8¼ inches and is going inside my album without a page protector. I also thought that I would use a piece of pattern paper that I've had in my stash for eons to create this little photo mat. I know that I will never ever use it because I've held on to it for so long and have not found the right project to use it for. So I trimmed it to the size that I needed and matted my journaling, which was typed on a piece of textured white cardstock onto it, and then my photo as well, which is going over top of that. The photo measures 3 by 5 inches, and then the journal card, like where my journaling is below it, measures roughly something slightly bigger than that. I don't really know what the measurements are because I made a lot of changes to this layout after I designed it in Cricut Design Space. Everything got changed. So it is a rather small mat that's going to be matted like 3 more times beyond this before the layout is done. The little scallop border that I have had already been cut for another project, and I ended up not using it because I ended up using a chipboard sticker instead. And it was cut from white cardstock. So I thought rather than finding cream colored cardstock in my stash, I would just use that over again, but color it in to the color that I wanted. So I went to my Spectrum Noir markers. I have a little like legend cheat sheet thing that I use that has all of the colors on it, so I know what I'm looking at and what I want to use to color match. And the lightest shade of the muted brown Spectrum Noir marker was the best one for cream color that I wanted to use. So that's a long-winded explanation to say that I colored it in with a muted brown marker to change it. It's a great way to change it if you're trying to save paper, and if you already have the image cut, why not alter it to suit your needs? So with that done, that got adhered below the photo. I just used ATG to attach that together. And here I'm working on a little embellishment that is going at the bottom of the photo on the right-hand side of the layout. I made sure when I was typing my journaling to leave enough space on the right-hand side for the scallop circle and embellishment to go. The scallop circle and the white mat on top of it was cut with my Cricut. The scallop portion of it is a tiny little piece of pattern paper that I had left over from Cocoa Vanilla Studio these days. And then the embellishments on top of it, the die cuts, are actually also from Cocoa Vanilla these days. As is the title, which is Happy Together. The story that I'm sharing today is about my dog and cat, one of the dogs anyways. Their relationship is really sweet, and so I thought that I would share this story using the word prompt XO for the month of February from Ali Edwards, but I'm using Cocoa Vanilla these days to get that done. I'm also using some other pattern papers from Simple Stories to finish this layout. So this pattern paper that I have pulled out just now is from Simple Stories Boho Baby. I absolutely love the black and white polka dot pattern. It's one of my favorites, and I would hoard it if I could, but I only have the 2 sheets. I am using papers from the 6x8 paper pad from Boho Baby. The blue pattern paper that the polka dot was matted to is from Cocoa Vanilla Daydream, I believe. I don't think it was from these days. I'll double check, but I think that's where it came from. Also from the 6x8 paper pad. And then the very background pattern paper was created with my Cricut. It's just a piece of papaya cardstock from Close to My Heart that I converted a grid image, a cut image, to a draw image, and then attached that to rectangle shape, and then cut and drew a grid, my own grid, for the back of this layout. These 3 patterns that I'm using in this layout today are my absolute favorites. I'm really crushing hard right now on grids. I don't know what it is. Actually, all 3 patterns I'm crushing on big time these days. And so I thought that I would use them all together, and it looks amazing. Quite happy with how this layout came out. I just love it. So the whole layout is going to be matted to this sheet of cream textured cardstock. It measures 7 by 8¼ inches tall, so all the mats that go on top of it are just a little bit smaller as you go down. Here are the close-ups. Thank you so much for joining me today, friends. I hope my layout inspired you, and I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and a like, and if you'd like to see more Cricut projects and more hybrid and digital projects, maybe hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I'll be back again soon with more creative inspiration. Bye, friends.